What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be doing a project that I've planned for a while, but it's now on another level. So, just yesterday I figured out how to make paintings be custom, and I downloaded some resource packs to make this for the Starbucks down there, um, this for the McDonald's, like, you've probably seen the video right over there for it. And I have my logo plastered all over my buildings. So yeah. So what the project is trying to make a fire alarm system. So I actually did try to make it with some command blocks in the basement. But why use that? Because I have now paintings. So a bit history to the system. The system used to be a Simplex 2120, and now it also has a Simplex 4100U. We'll get to that in a second. So here's the original panel. Let's remove this. Wait, what I need to make? Here's the 2120. Next to it is a 4100U. And this is what they're supposed to do. So, okay. So, this used to be the old Mapnet system, which I'm gonna get to later, and the smoke detectors. So the original smoke detectors are supposed to be the what are the 1400s, the Simplex versions. Let me put them like these. I'm gonna put them across the room. Here. And they are wired into the 2120. Then, around the, like, let's say the 2010s, the system was upgraded and not replacing the 2120. So what happened, they replaced the older Mapnet pull stations with newer T-bars. That's it, you're done. Alright. It'll probably take me a long time to put this. Yeah, paintings are bad to deal with in Minecraft. Here. So here is the Simplex T-bar, the new ones installed. And there are no smoke detectors over here. Well, I first planned them, but they're up there. We're gonna get to those later. And right over here is the old devices, which are, I think they're called 2903s. I forgot the model numbers, but they're these. There are a few of them around the building. Some were replaced, but, well, in the lore they are replaced, but I didn't bother to make textures for the, for them, so yeah. Yeah, here. Come on. Here. So yeah, we're done with the first floor. Now moving on to the other floors. Actually, let's first do the atrium. So, I used to make these makeshift smoke detectors with wind charges. So, And yeah, come on, here you go. And another one right over here. And also, one other thing is this smoke detector over here used to be one of those, but it's also has a carbon monoxide module next to it. I think you can't see it behind there, and it has a sounder. So what they tried to do is also make a CO detector with a sounder. So, and the reason I think it's cut off because because I tried. We're gonna get to that later. Oh. Here. Alright. Next, we're gonna do the second floor. Oh wait, I forgot, it's the second floor. I can't be on it. Okay, that's actually not supposed to be in the fire alarm video, but you have to watch my other videos. Here. Here, and it'll probably take me a long time putting all those up. No, these are not really useful over here because there is already coverage and like there's the atrium, so yeah. Going to actually no, this is a wrong room. Bye. Going to a hotel room, it's kind of interesting. So what there is there's a sounder base one. There's a sounder base smoke detector right over here. And since it has a sounder base, it doesn't need any alarms. But the thing is, there's also a act called the ADA Act, so there's a required alarm that has to be in here. So yeah, that was... So, I don't know why, but apparently when they added this in 1991, I think that's what Simplex just gave them. I don't know why. Moving on to another floor. Wait, is this the third floor? No, this is the second floor. We have another room right over here, and this one is not supposed to be ADA, so you can just have a regular sounder based smoke detector. And I think it's right over here where this is usually the ADA room. And look what Matthew has. See that thing? Watch my other videos. Alright. This is for this area, but it'll take me like 2 hours to replace all the devices. So let's move on to the other floors. Here we have a ballroom, and And the thing is, I'm kind of bad at putting some. I think it's not even allowed to. You're not even allowed to put paintings on the ceilings with smoke detectors. So I'm gonna put the smoke detector right over here. Even though that's not up to code, but the thing is, this is Minecraft. Whatever you can dream of, you can build. Yeah. And a few alarms in here too. And a pull station here too. Now let's go. Now let's go to the another floor. This time it's just a rec floor and another pull station down here. And maybe a few smoke detectors too. That was just a smoke detector right over there. Alright. And an alarm right over here. Here. Same thing is probably going to be in this room, but that's good. So, here's a security room where all the security guards worked. And so here's some TVs in there for the security systems. Oh, I'm gonna add actual TVs here later. But this has an interesting system. So this is where the sounder-based smoke detectors come in. Again. And this room has a fire suppression system. So, and you've probably seen the ceiling mount True Alert too. And fun fact, that picture is also taken from my elementary school, which has had their alarms replaced. Come on. Here. So how this works, the 4100U downstairs is also programmed to act as a fire suppression system. Even though I don't have anything hooked up yet, that's probably going to be for another video. The system used to be a halon system, but since halon is bad for the environment, they replaced it with FM200. So when one of these smoke detectors activates, they're sounder-based sounds, which is a pre-alarm. If both of these activate, this Simplex True Alert right over here sounds in code 3, and the building's alarms also activate. After the 1 minute countdown, this sounds in continuous, and the fire suppression system activates. So yeah, this is what the security office is. And I think there's probably going to be a general pull station, one of those notifier ones, and an abort button in here. That's gonna be for another, maybe a part 2 to this video. Alright, going upstairs. Upstairs. Ground floor. So, right over here, this is supposed to be just another room. And, yeah. And this is for my, like, for some of the, what I should say, for the destroying, or like, well, me destroying my Minecraft world videos, and, yeah. Going upstairs. Oh wait, forgot pull station. Honestly, the pull station should be a metal one, but I probably use up all the paintings already, so that's probably a noob decision. Alright, so there's nothing really up here besides some alarms too. So, I think I forgot to add some sort of an outdoor alarm, but let's say that's there for now, but for some other buildings which I plan to put live safety in, I'm probably going to use outdoor spectral classic speaker strobes or horn strobes, so that's there for now. That's temporarily. And inside the snack shack, there's probably going to be another alarm and pull station. This time it's going to be a horn strobe. Yeah, there's the pull station. Now, another room I did not intend, but here's a maintenance room for that's not complete, but it's the pool maintenance room. Let's say it also has a similar fire suppression system. Here. And where should I put the other smoke? Okay, right over here. So, I think I had it somewhere, but no, actually I didn't start yet. But what I plan to do is make a command block system somewhere down here in this basement. And what happens if pull station activates? If a pull station activates it, well, one of the repeating command blocks down there will detect it and start playing a noise. And I don't know how to make these work, but I'm probably gonna put one of those like lamp blocks. Like, let me show you what they are. So yeah, one of these light blocks. So one of the command blocks will switch between this block and another one very fast to replicate strobes. So yeah, this is the system. And maybe just in case, by pushing one of these panels, the system will either silence or reset. So yeah, I think this is it. And just a recap, the system was built in the 80s, and used to have these smoke detectors and those speaker strobes wired through this 2120. In the tens, they decided to replace the pull stations with IDNet ones, replacing the Mapnet ones. And the older Mapnet ones used to be break glass, and they also added a fire suppression system too, actually, and newer ADA capabilities and sounder bases for the hotel rooms. So yeah, this is it for the system. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to not miss another video of Misha S. Bye.